All right, all right. We made it. Welcome, everyone. This is syllabus.org on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. Coming everywhere to you soon. Hey, it's Mr. 1st and 15th, and today is March the 1st, 2014, Saturday. We made it. Did we not? How many of y'all think y'all wasn't going to make it? We're going to talk about that in a minute. But first off, let me let you know, it's Darren Price. I'm back, Mr. 1st and 15th of every month. Always first, got to give credit where credit is due and give thanks and blessings. For all those that have people in the hospital right now, people who didn't make it to the 1st of March 2014, prayers go up to the families and out to the families. And a moment of silence as always. For those of you that still made it out there, don't give up yet. Things happen for a reason. It's in the plans. Trust me. So last time we talked about real quick, just a quick footnote. Things that I'm talking about, I'm giving it to you raw because that's the way that it's given to me, and I'm just giving it to you. I'm getting a lot of feedback and people giving me a lot of requests and different things. I don't know what to talk about, and I have so many different things I want to share with you, but I love the feedback because it helps me make my videos to present to somebody that might be going through what I've been through or going through, or might be saying, I might say something that you've been trying to say or been trying to get out or been feeling like, you know, and I'm here to let you know that you're not by yourself, and I'm just here to give you a hand up instead of a hand out. It's a big difference. Hey, so last video, we talked about the word manifest. I said manifest, manifest, manifest. Gave you a little break, right? Told you to look it up, think about it for a second. It's a big plan going on. Real quick, somebody asked me about this clock back here. Actually, it was my mom. She said, you know, you're making a video where this big clock is at all time. Yeah, it's a meaning behind this clock. It's about time. I'm going to get to that a little bit later on in the videos. If y'all just stick around, you're going to see what's going on about this time clock. Boom. It's major. It means a whole lot. I think some of y'all already know. But let's talk about that manifest real quick, and we're going to keep it rolling. Manifest, if y'all looked it up last time, the word manifest has several different meanings. Number one is like to provide evidence for. Will it manifest? Manifest it. Prove it. Provide evidence for, or stand as proof of. You know, I'm a manifest. I'm going to stand as proof of that it's not over yet. I'm evidence that it's not over yet. Another definition of manifest could be shown by one's behavior. So your behavior will manifest in somebody else's heart or mind to sit there and think, well, it's manifesting, it's coming true. Or your attitude can also be a part of manifestation. Or your external attributes. How you present yourself, how you talk to other people, what you do on a day-to-day basis. Manifest. So kind of marinate on that a little bit and see how that relates to your life. But we're going to keep the ball rolling as it is. Once again, a lot of things have been taking place. I know it is. I've been checking. A lot of people have been hitting me up. I've been seeing a lot of changes going on. A lot of self-transformation been going on. I see a lot of small things being brought to light, becoming greater. I see people's lifestyles changing. I see people's businesses growing. I see people's faith increasing. It's just beautiful. It's lovely. And it's so much, it's so great. It's so easy to just share goodness and faith. And, you know, it's easy for people to show negativity and talk about negative stuff, or quit to pull out the negativity in something that's positive. You know, quick example, that song by Pharrell, Happy. You know, it's a testimony song, you know, but you take it for what it's worth. But if you listen to it, man, that song is hot. You know, it's motivation for me. I love it. You know, but then you always got somebody's going to say something negative about it. I seen somebody post something one time and said, well, if you raise your hands in this certain way to this song, then you might be something. You know what I'm saying? So what? You know what I mean? I mean, that's just crazy. But, like, that's the devil at work. You know, that's somebody not happy with themselves. They can't even relate to being happy because they don't even know who they are. You know, so it's quick to bash somebody, but why it's so difficult to raise up people. I mean, that's just crazy, man. because you caught in this little stereotype of follow the leader, do. Society is crazy, man. So let's keep it moving. Some things that'll help you out, that help me out in my life, day to day, even to the day, all the way up. Square breathing. Just take a second and breathe sometimes when you meditate, because it's part of your self-transformation. Breathe for a second, relax. Just think about it for a second. Just take some time, 3 or 4 seconds or whatever. Relax. Come into your own being. I talked about sixth sense, and y'all people like, hey, he's crazy, sixth sense and matrix and all that. It's about your spirit, man. Soul tying. That gets greater later. Trust me. Step back. Sometimes you got to step back. If you don't take a little breather, it's different ways to take a breather. Physically, mentally, spiritually. Sometimes you got to step back. Got to step back. Observe. Sometimes you got to take that mirror. Step back, observe, see what's going on. Okay. After I've done that, then you got to get control. Do you control what's happening in your life? Pretty much. Whatever you can control, keep control of it. Don't give it up. Fix the things that you can control. Other things that you can't control, that's beyond your control, let it go. It's not for you to be dealing with, because apparently if it wasn't, it would have been solved. Don't stress yourself so much. It's easier said than done because, life happens around us. But you were created to live life. Don't forget that. Not to not live life. Enjoy it. That's what it's here for. But do right by others. Always remember that. But you got to figure out how to be right by yourself first. Remember? Self-transformation. You got to think it out. You got to build a bond. Let's talk real quick about some bonding and yokes and thoughts and emotions and all kinds of different stuff, because it just keeps going. This whole segment that I'm giving you is just boom, boom, boom. It's going down the line because it's leading to something greater. It gets greater later, right? That's what they say. So let's talk about, we talked about friends, everything we talked about, man. It's all about you. It's going to lead to a big picture. All this is going to a big picture, I'm telling you. Situations, there's a lot of things that go on in different situations. Your thoughts are being affected. Your emotions are being affected. Your behavior is being affected. You get body sensations that affect, different things that happen in your life. When people come around, or different things happen, or events in your life, but you got to take control of those things, because those are things that happen in your soul, in your spirit, and you bond, or you're going to be in bondage. Ooh, bond or bondage. Those would be next week's definitions, or next time's definitions, but bond or bondage. Some people like to say yoke, equally yoked or not. However you want to put it, that's cool. But bond and bondage is two different things. So that's why I tell you got to watch who you're around, because you grow a bond with people. When you get married, it's a bond. When you become in a relationship, it's a bond. A friendship, anything, it's a bond. But it's not bondage. There's a difference. If you're in a bond, then you cool, because everything's working out and it's going as planned and you're making changes as necessary. But when you're in bondage, then you forget who you are, and then you're in trouble. Then you struggle and you forget what your purpose is. If your purpose becomes somebody else's purpose, it doesn't work that way. That's bondage. Soul tying. If their soul's not right, boom, yours is going to clash with theirs. Doesn't make sense, and then it becomes bondage, or as people like to say, we're not equally yoked. Now, take this for relationships, friendships, marriage, everything. Even the life that you have with yourself, the relationship that you have with yourself. Don't put yourself in bondage, but bond with yourself first, so you can learn how to bond with other people. It deals with everything that we talked about. It just keeps going and going. It's self-transformation. You have to be able to get along with yourself first. You have to agree with yourself. You have to be honest with yourself. Honesty, man. Come out, say who you are. What am I? What do I do? What do I want? What's my purpose? You know what I mean? It's always a brighter day. Always a brighter day. Believe it or not. It's 1st and 15th. Rent is due. Paychecks is coming out. Everything's happening. Look around you. There's different things happening in this world today. Whether it's right around your corner or it's across the country. You know what I'm saying? Everything is just because people don't believe. People don't believe in themselves, and they're trying to believe in different things that don't even amount to nothing, to man-made things. You got to be an individual. The world hates an individual. But that's the way we were created, as individuals, to have one purpose, though, to unite together. It doesn't matter what my skin color is. It don't matter because you came from that dirt, whatever you want to call it. You controversy all you want. Come from the dirt, that's how you're going to go back. Born into this world of sin, that's how you're going to die from sin. Believe it or not. But your soul is what's more important than the skin and all this. All this stuff dissipates. But your soul, man, your spirit, you got to be able to channel it so you'll know. You got to believe. Period. I'm going to leave you with a couple of things real quick. Something for you to read. For people that do read the Bible, you can read the Bible, the Torah, the Apocrypha books, different books of the Bible that's missing. Any book that you want, bondage, whatever you have. Hidden bondages, soul ties, people factor, anything. But it gives you one purpose, telling you to get right somehow. But it all ties back together to one great story that you have been created by a higher power and a bigger being, and the purpose that you think is bigger than that. So I'm gonna leave you because this is where it started from for me. I'm gonna leave you with a couple thoughts here, and these are going out to all my people that give me the responses, and the people that could use this today, because I always got to give the word. That's why I'm here. I can't tell you something different, because I know where my help came from the beginning. I know why I'm still here today. So I'm gonna leave you with something. Galatians chapter 5. Grab a hold of that book in the Bible. If you don't want to read it, then don't. The book of Ruth chapter 1. That'll help you out. Grab a hold of those chapters. Read them, but ask for understanding. Pray for it. Think about it. But one I love, Matthew chapter 5, verses 1 through 12. I'm only going to read a couple of them because it's up to you to read it. How many of y'all read this past month anyway for World History Month? I hope y'all did. I hope y'all learned something instead of just watching everything. You got to read. That's the key to succeed, is read. You got to know, because nobody can take that from you. But like I said, Matthew chapter 5, the King James Version. I'm only going to read a couple of them, but you should read the whole thing. But Matthew chapter 5, 1 through 12. And seeing the multitudes, he went up into a mountain, and when he was set, his disciples came unto him. And he opened his mouth and said, and taught them, saying, Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are they that mourn, for they shall be comforted. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. Blessed are they which do hunger and thirst after righteousness, for they shall be filled. Blessed are they which do hunger and thirst after righteousness, for they shall be filled. I just repeated that. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of God. Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are ye when men shall revile and revile you, whichever word you want to, however you want to word it, and persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake. I'm going to read that one again. Blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake. I like number 12 because it's the end of a paragraph as well. Rejoice and be exceedingly glad, for great is your reward in heaven. For so persecuted they the prophets which were before you. That's just what helps me out sometimes. Y'all, I'm going to see y'all, God willing, on the 15th of March. Until then, I love you as always. Be true to yourself, because you can't be true to anybody else otherwise. Thank you. I love you. God bless you. Let's make progress. Let's go get it. Whatever it is, let's do it. Let's do it.